graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to CHS, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1 and 2, but we're number 1. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
I'm by my white and purple, Scarface and DJ Screw. We on the peak of the mountain, best at what we do. Yeah, we the champs, homie, but we ain't selling shoes. These boys bleeding purple, call us the chief and crew. They don't gotta do it big, cause I don't play with sports. I play my cards right, now we're good with court. When Dub 12 comes, it's time to roll off. I'm in the back cause everybody rolling with me, K-Hawks.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Look, all the freshmen, sophomores,
High school champions.
yeah, they know what it is.
All around my town, everything is
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
we shut it down for the school and the sports team.
White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
And a very good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Granite City Ice Rink here in Granite City. My name is Todd Duke. Glad that you're with us on this Monday evening as we get you set for game number 2 of a best-of-3 series here in the Mississippi Valley Club Hockey Association's playoff semifinal between Collinsville and Freeburg-Waterloo. And once again, my name is Todd Duke. Glad that you're with us. Welcome into the pregame show. Brought to you by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville. Owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew are focused on helping as many people as possible live high-quality lives all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville at 410 Regency Center. That is just off of the Beltline Road in Collinsville. Give them a call at 343-3602 or online, chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. Well, you might not be able to tell yet, but there's a little fog on the glass here at the Granite City Rink. 58 degrees when I pulled up, so it's a little warm for hockey, and that warm temperature in the ice surface doesn't mix very well, so a little bit of fog on the glass, and we hope to be able to hopefully somebody cleans that off before the game starts. It'll come back on there, but at least we'll get a little bit of a better start. So Collinsville, they come into this contest with a record of 17-9-1. They are 2-1 in the playoffs. Freeburg-Waterloo, they are 22-2-1, and they are 1-0 in the playoffs. They had a first-round bye, and their one win was Tuesday night's win against Collinsville. Ryan Shea in his 5th year coaching the Kahawks. Game number 1 was 6 days ago after Thursday's games were canceled due to the winter weather. Teams were tied 1-1 after the first period. Collinsville picked up 2 goals in the second period, but Freeburg-Waterloo put up 4 in each the second and the third period, and Collinsville could not fight their way back and find the back of the net. And in the final period, they were blanked and ended up losing the game by a score of 9-3. Andy Bennett, Lincoln Duffy, and Cody Watts all had goals for Collinsville. Freeburg-Waterloo outshot the Kahawks 29-26 in that game, and Collinsville goalie Jacob Zagorski allowed 9 goals and made 20 saves. Freeburg-Waterloo senior Logan Gantz got the double hat trick that night with 6 goals in the win. Donovan Knuckles had 2 goals and Braden Ritchie with the other goal. Gantz also with 2 assists that night, so he had an 8-point night. And goalie Matthew Bushy made 23 saves and let in 3 goals. Kahawks got plenty of power play opportunities that night as Freeburg-Waterloo received 14 minutes worth of penalties, while Collinsville only received 1 2-minute minor in that game. So we'll see what game 2 brings us tonight in the delayed version of game number 2. I had a chance a little while ago to catch up with Collinsville head coach Ryan Shea. We'll pass that conversation on to you next as the Chiropractic Works pregame show continues here on the Kahok Sports Network.
As the Director of Sports Medicine at Next Level Performance Institute, I oversee the care of all of our athletes, many high school, collegiate, and professional. Our goal is to help athletes stay on the field and maximize their performance. We have state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment where we can actually perform testing to get to the root cause of problems that could be getting in the way of athletic performance. When it comes to taking care of athletes, we take a full body approach, whether it's musculoskeletal ailments, nutritional issues, organic issues such as headaches, sinuses, digestive issues. We have advanced training to where we can remedy health issues and return that athlete to play as quickly as possible. If you or your athlete are dealing with any kind of nagging sports injury and would like to see if we can possibly help, feel free to give us a call or come by the office anytime.
Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, petrofftrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
In Collinsville, call Scott Allen at 618-346-1500.
At Chiropractic Works, our mission is to help as many people live as high quality of life for as long as possible without the use of drugs and surgery. We have state-of-the-art testing available to see if we think we might be able to help you with any health issues that you're dealing with. Whether it's neck pain, back pain, headache, sinus, allergies, numbness, tingling, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, knee, or ankle problems, we've helped many people solve these issues without the use of drugs and surgery. If you'd like to get to the root cause of your health problems, feel free to give us a call and schedule a consultation or a new patient exam to see if we think we might be able to help you.
And we welcome you back into the Chiropractic Works pregame show here on the Kahok Sports Network. We're in Granite City tonight at the Granite City Ice Rink, game number 2 of the semifinal Mississippi Valley Club hockey playoffs between Collinsville and Freeburg-Waterloo. Joining us now, Ryan Shea, the head coach for your Collinsville Kahok hockey team. Let's go back in time, Coach. It's been a while since we've gotten a chance to talk because these cold games out here, man, I can only do them on my phone, so no pre- or post-game show. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts on the first series, the win against Columbia.
Yeah, we played good. We came out fast. We came out hard. We came out the way we wanted to be, and I think we surprised Columbia a little bit, maybe in Game 1 more than Game 2. And then we just kind of hung on in Game 2. I wish we could have kept the flow that we had in Game 1 as opposed to Game 2, but we still played a solid game. Zagorski's been solid, or was solid in that series. Not to say he hasn't in the Freeburg series, but we need to change some things to move forward in this series tonight. But Columbia series, good series, confidence builder, and we didn't carry much momentum into Game 1 against Freeburg.
All right, talk to me a little bit about the JV club. They're in their playoffs as well, and I know that they won yesterday, so get us a little bit of an update on the JV team.
Yeah, we got a puncher's chance. I mean, if you look at the JV bracket, for the upper bracket, everybody's kind of still in there. A lot of teams have 4 points. We have, I want to say we have 4, but I haven't looked. I think we're 2-2, so we got 2 more games left, and we could make the final. Belleville's sitting real pretty right now. They're 3-0-1. Edwardsville North, always a threat. But we have a chance to make the final in JV, and hopefully if we get things done tonight, we can, increase our chances of making the final in varsity as well.
Tell me a little bit about the JV setup. It doesn't seem to be the same. There's no 3-game series with one particular team.
Now they do a round-robin tournament, and then after the round-robin tournament, they split it into 2 brackets, and they do A, if you will, A and a B, and those teams get separated, and you do a round-robin tournament, and the top 2 teams out of each bracket play each other in a final, and that's a 3-game series. So JV can be a lot of fun too, and of course you got so many kids that are swing players, so it's very important for them as well. So hopefully we can get in the final there.
Tell me about a couple of your kids on the JV team that aren't getting a chance to play on varsity that we might see next year.
You got Denny, Bettis, they're freshmen, so they're swing players. Then you got Kyle Lee. I want to say this might be his last year of JV eligibility. Glenn Bennett, he's stepped up huge for us this year, actually one of our best players. Who else we got swing player? You got Ian Yaxtis, he's a youngster, he's a freshman. Who else? Austin Whitaker, he's a freshman. Tillman, he's been playing JV and varsity, but he's a junior, so he's going to be varsity only next year. We got a lot of young kids, and then we're graduating 5, as you know, this year. So it'll be interesting to see who we're getting next year. I've heard numbers 5 to 6 coming up, and that's exciting. So,
who's the goalie for the JV team?
Kid we drafted out of Belleville, Landon Rodel. Great kid. He's as soon as he came into our organization, he jumped in, and he's going to the parade, homecoming parade. He's been great for us this year, and solid goalkeeper. We're going to work with him in the off season, and then upcoming next year. He just, for Landon coming out of Belleville, he was their 5th goalie, and then they put him in the draft, and for us to get him was exciting, and he was exciting. It was as good for him to come for us as for us to get him. He's a great kid. His parents are great family, so we're looking forward to working with him in the years to come.
All right, let's get to this series between you and Freeburg Waterloo. Wasn't able to cover the first game on Tuesday because of the girls' playoff game in basketball. Tell us a little bit about game 1.
Yeah, the first and second period, I think we held with them pretty good. When we got down a couple goals, I think the wind got taken out of our sails a little bit. We got a power play late, and I tried to make a move to make it a 6-on-4. They popped in a couple empty netters, and the score wasn't indicative of the way the game was played, in my opinion. 9-3, yeah, it seems lopsided that Freeburg owned us, but they didn't. They took advantage of situations, and we didn't take advantage of the situations that we had. So we got to keep number 8 off the scoreboard, which is very difficult, and obviously everybody knows that. But we had a game plan, we stuck to it, and then we went away from it, and they took advantage. So hopefully tonight the kids can stay disciplined for 3 periods instead of 2, and maybe see a different result.
So is that the game plan for game number 2, stay disciplined?
Yeah, you got to stay disciplined. You got to stay out of the box, and you got to stay to. We have a game plan. You don't just make a game plan to go away from it. And like I said, the first 2 periods were fine. We move away from the game plan, and it ends up 6-3, 7-3, 8-3, 9-3. So none of that's on Zagorski. He played well, and they're high-powered. I mean, they led the league in offense for a reason, and we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully. The top 2 teams don't make the final, and we can stick a thorn in the side of Freeburg tonight and then take it home tomorrow.
What do you think about the game right after yours, that O'Fallon and Granite City matchup in the other semifinal?
Yeah, I really don't care. Honestly, I mean, I care about our game tonight, and it doesn't. You can't look ahead to something that isn't in front of you yet. Granite's good; they were the number 1 team in the league. Freeburg's number 2 team in the league. O'Fallon's was a sleeper, kind of like us. So whoever wins that series, good for them. But we're concentrating on Freeburg tonight.
Thanks for the visit, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Great to see you, Todd.
Ryan Shea, your Collinsville Kahok hockey head coach. We'll take a break here on the Chiropractic Works pregame show. When we come back, we'll pass along the starters for you. Any more names, any more numbers? All that and more coming up on the Kahok Sports Network.
As the Director of Sports Medicine at Next Level Performance Institute, I oversee the care of all of our athletes, many high school, collegiate, and professional. Our goal is to help athletes stay on the field and maximize their performance. We have state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment where we can actually perform testing to get to the root cause of problems that could be getting in the way of athletic performance. When it comes to taking care of athletes, we take a full-body approach. Whether it's musculoskeletal ailments, nutritional issues, organic issues such as headaches, sinuses, digestive issues, we have advanced training to where we can remedy health issues and return that athlete to play as quickly as possible. If you or your athlete are dealing with any kind of nagging sports injury and would like to see if we can possibly help, feel free to give us a call or come by the office anytime.
Code 3 Barbecue Supply, home of Code 3 Spices, is first responder owned by proud Kahok alums. Located at 302 East Main Street, Code 3 Barbecue Supply is your home for one-of-a-kind everything barbecue headquarters, providing the best American-made barbecue grills, smokers, rubs, sauces, accessories, and cooking expertise from professional barbecue experts. Code 3 Spices provides award-winning rubs and sauces and donates 25 cents a unit sold to first responder and military organizations to aid the fallen and assist with suicide prevention and PTSD awareness. Stop on by. See the guys at Code 3 Barbecue Supply for all of your cooking and grilling needs. Code 3 Barbecue Supply, home of the Memphis in May first place World Champion Patriot Sauce. Learn more about their products and mission in giving back to those who serve at code3spices.com.
Pace Design and Construction in Maryville. Whether building a new home, making an addition to the home you currently own, or finally getting around to that remodeling job you've been putting off, Pace Design and Construction in Maryville can help. Pace Design and Construction is a building and remodeling contractor you can trust. They provide the highest quality, they are dedicated to their customers, and are committed to completing your project on time and within budget. Pace Design and Construction in Maryville. Give them a call at 618-407-5466, online at pacedesignconstruct.com, or on Facebook at Pace Construction Design.
At Chiropractic Works, our mission is to help as many people live as high quality of life for as long as possible without the use of drugs and surgery. We have state-of-the-art testing available to see if we think we might be able to help you with any health issues that you're dealing with. Whether it's neck pain, back pain, headache, sinus, allergies, numbness, tingling, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, knee, or ankle problems, we've helped many people solve these issues without the use of drugs and surgery. If you'd like to get to the root cause of your health problems, feel free to give us a call and schedule a consultation or a new patient exam to see if we think we might be able to help you.
And once again, a very good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Granite City. Todd Duke with you. We are just about ready to go here between Collinsville and Freeburg-Waterloo. And we're underway. Freeburg-Waterloo, the team in the orange, trimmed in the blue, and numbers are in blue. And across the fronts of their jerseys, they have Raging Bulldogs, and the Raging Bulldogs come in and put a backhander in, and just like that, Freeburg-Waterloo leads by a score of 1-0. And that did not take long at all, as Michael Gildehouse ends up scoring the first goal of this game, and it comes just 13 seconds in. So, not a very good start for the Collinsville Kahawks here right off the bat, and they'll have to find a way to figure that out and come back and get that one right back. But right now, it is a very auspicious start here for your Collinsville Kahawks, as we're just underway in period number 1. Collinsville in the home whites. They're the home team tonight. Trimmed with a little bit of purple and black. Numbers on the back end purple, and they have the Kahawk logo on the fronts of their jerseys, and they have on the ice. Your center is Nathan Austin. Wingers are Brent Ledbetter and Cody Watts, and your defensemen Brenna Shea and Eric Denny. And in goal is Jacob Zagorski. In goal at the other end is Matthew Bushy. He had to make a brief save there, and Collinsville trying to get that one right back, and Bushy will cover it up over on the near post and bring a whistle. Teams make changes already after one shift, and we are 58 seconds into this contest. Freeburg-Waterloo with a 1-0 lead thus far. Bushy in goal. 512 minutes on the year, 11-2-1. A couple of shutouts to his credit. Has a goals against average of 4.69 and a save percentage right at 87%. As Collinsville playing defense, everybody kind of got away from the puck there for a moment, but they had enough juice on it to get it back to the neutral zone and all the way back down into Collinsville's offensive zone it goes. Freeburg-Waterloo gets there first, but there is Andy Bennett trying to dislodge the puck. He does so, and then it goes back behind the Freeburg-Waterloo net once again. Here is Logan Gantz. 6 goals he had in game number 1, and he just kind of moves his way through the crowd and The only thing he didn't do is take the puck with him once he crossed the blue line. So Collinsville disrupts that play. They bring it up here on the near side. That's Duffy. Duffy goes into the near side corner, throws one up front, and it's picked up by Bennett. Over onto the side for Lincoln, or excuse me, that is Kyle Lee. And his shot goes a little bit wide. And here comes the Freeburg-Waterloo Raging Bulldogs. And a shot that ends up going wide, goes back behind the Kahok net, and over onto the far side boards it goes. Back over behind the Kahok net. 11:57 left to play here in this opening period. Here is Andy Bennett. Bennett will hoist one all the way into the offensive zone. Nathan Austin trying to track it down there, but Connor Blair was all over him, and now both of them go down in the corner as that was a big old hit. Over in the far side corner, Ledbetter backhands the puck and does so out to the defenseman, Eric Denny. Denny swats the puck all the way around the net, comes over here to the near side corner. Picked up there by Freeburg-Waterloo, and they'll send it back over into the opposite corner. And it's picked up there by number 77, that is Cohen Reynolds. And then back behind the Raging Bulldogs goal, it's backhanded up to the neutral zone. Here comes Logan Gantz once again. He's got two defenders back for Collinsville. A shot, and that one ends up going in the goal as well. Logan Gantz quickly makes this a 2-0 game. This one comes 11:16 left in period number 1. And Freeburg-Waterloo out to a 2-0 lead. So after a 1-1 first period in game 1, Freeburg-Waterloo has broken out to a 2-0 start here in game number 2. So Collinsville facing elimination with their backs against the wall, have their backs pressed up against the wall so hard it's starting to hurt. Over in the corner it goes. Freeburg-Waterloo comes away with it. They skate it back behind the Kahok net, send it all the way out to the blue line, and it's taken a shot and a pad save there by Zagorski. Rebound comes all the way out here to the right wing, and Brett Ledbetter couldn't get there. Collinsville having a hard time picking up the puck. It's picked up by Kemp for Freeburg-Waterloo. He shoots it, and it's a save by Zagorski. Collinsville sends it all the way back into the neutral zone. 10:35 left to play here in this opening period. Already 2-0 in favor of Freeburg-Waterloo. Shea sends the puck down into the Collinsville offensive zone. Duffy gives it a chase, but he's blocked away from the puck. Up ice, here comes Logan Gantz once again. Gantz cuts through, slot, shot. That one's deflected wide off of one of the Kahok defenders. Gantz gets it back, tries to send it back into the slot for a teammate. He gets it back, puts a backhand toward the net. That one goes a little wide, and then skating around with it is Donovan Knuckles. Knuckles over on the far side, sends one toward the net. That one didn't get through. And then it trickles across the blue line. Collinsville comes away with it, and a trip in the neutral zone there of Lincoln Duffy. No call on the play. And Collinsville thought that should have been a takedown in the neutral zone as Duffy was going for a loose puck, but that didn't happen. Here is Knuckles for Freeburg-Waterloo. He skates in, tries to put one toward goal. It went across the front of the crease, and then over into the sideboards it goes. Collinsville and Andy Bennett with a big hit over there on Knuckles, and Knuckles tries to give a little bit of that back and gets a stick up into the grill area of Andy Bennett, and again, no call. Freeburg-Waterloo with a 2-0 lead. They skate behind their own net with it. That is Braden Ritchie. Ritchie sends one and loses one, and a shot by Austin, and a save over there by Bushy. And then a loose puck that's right at the end of the Freeburg-Waterloo bench. Collinsville trying to wrestle it away. Cody Watts and Michael Austin there trying to get that puck loose. Austin does, puts a shot right through the crease, and it comes out to the blue line, and then Glennon Bennett, he fell down and lost control of the puck all at the same time, but thankfully his defensive partner was back there to bail him out of that one, and Bennett sends it all the way back down behind the net. Zamoroni was back there, so he was the last bit of defense before it got to Zagorski. Here is Denny shooting the puck in offside as he had Collinsville teammates deep into the zone. 8:52 left to play here in this first period. 2-0 already in favor of Freeburg-Waterloo. Michael Gildehouse scored the opening goal 13 seconds in. And then just about 2 minutes later, Logan Gantz, who came in with 70 goals on the year. That's right, 70 goals. Has lit the lamp again. 8:40 to go here in the first period. Here is the aforementioned Logan Gantz. Gets it up to one of his teammates there, Hopfinger, excuse me. And then back on the defensive side of things, Freeburg-Waterloo takes over once again. They'll send it up at the far side boards and into the neutral zone right in front of the penalty boxes. Again, A little disruption by Collinsville, but the Raging Bulldogs bring it in. Shot on goal. Save on the near side post by Zagorski. Comes to the far side, and Freeburg Waterloo trying to wrestle it down. They can't. Comes right in front of the goal again. This time Collinsville takes over, and they'll send it through the neutral zone. Nathan Austin trying to chase it down over there. Nice spin move to get rid of Cohen Reynolds. And then the puck ends up going into the offensive zone, but Collinsville in the middle of making a line change. So the Raging Bulldogs send the puck back up ice, and it's a loose puck, and Bennett couldn't get there. Duffy tried to get there for the rejection effort by Freeburg Waterloo. He couldn't, and then bodies go down over on the far side. Glennon Bennett is there, and he takes the puck and shoots it right on goal, and Bushy turns that one aside. Over in the far side corner, Reynolds gets it for Freeburg Waterloo. He is met in the corner by a couple of K-Hawks. It comes to the side post, and that one's in. Goal scored by the K-Hawks to make this a 2-1 game, and credit that goal to Kyle Lee. So Kyle Lee picks up goal number 5 on the year. 2-1 in favor of Freeburg Waterloo, but Collinsville's on the board. 7:28 left to play here in the first. The Elks have to feel better about themselves after getting at least one of those two back. But, well, they're going to give it to Duffy instead of Lee. All right, so Lincoln Duffy scores his 13th goal of the year. Game number 3 has not been scheduled yet, but game number 1 of the championship series was due to be played tomorrow, so the understanding is that ice time has already been purchased, so if this game needs a game number 3, it'll be played tomorrow night. Not sure where, not sure what time, because there's another series going on between Granite City and O'Fallon. That's going to be here right after this game, so we will not have a post-game show for you. We have to end things and tear down our equipment and let the folks from the other two teams come in and get their seats before the start of the game. So no post-game show for you tonight. We are due to be on the air Wednesday night from Granite City High School for the regional semifinal between Collinsville Kahawks and the Belleville West Maroons. But once again, we have some winter weather moving into the area, and it's going to be iffy to get that game on that day. 58 degrees at game time here. That's why we have some foggy glass. And we have thunderstorms that's going to roll through the area here tonight as well, and then that's going to give way to more winter weather. Here's a shot from the right point by Freeburg Waterloo, blocked out by the defense. Collinsville brings it up into the neutral zone, and they'll send it into the offensive zone. That's popped up, and it's kept in the zone. A shot by Andy Bennett, and it's good! Oh, boy! Andy Bennett took a shot from just inside the blue line, and Collinsville has tied this up. I don't think that Matthew Bushy saw that one at all. That went through a screen of players, all wearing different colored jerseys. So after the K-Hawks down 2-0, they come back and get those two right back, and we are tied at 2. 6:25 left to play here in this opening period. All of a sudden, it's a brand new game. Here's Logan Gans breaking it out with a head of steam. Cuts through the high slot area, leaves it for Knuckles. Donovan Knuckles gets taken out from behind. No call there on Duffy. And then the puck ends up going through the crease, and a big elbow to the face over there by Andy Bennett, or on Andy Bennett from Logan Gans. And I'm telling you what, if these guys keep on getting away with all this stuff, they're going to start taking more liberties, and things are going to get a little testy. Face-off will come out to Zagorski's right with 6:01 left to play here in this first period. Face-off between Gans and Nathan Austin. Austin wins it, ends up going back behind the net. Zagorski, he picks it up and sends it into the corner. That's the other Zagorski. That would be Austin, the forward. And Collinsville brings it up over on the right wing. A shot on goal. That one is shoved aside by Bushy. Over into the corner it goes. 5:40 left to play here in this opening period. 2-2 contest. Nice save over there at the blue line by Denny. His shot goes a little wide, comes over into the near side corner. Ledbetter is there. And that puck trying to find Austin in front. Does so. Now Cody Watts turns around, takes a shot, and he scores! Cody Watts just broke this 2-2 tie. And after Collinsville down 2-0, the Cahoks come back and take a 3-2 lead. Goals are coming fast and furious here. Just 1 minute after Bennett ties this game, Cody Watts gives his team the lead. Freeburg Waterloo wants to use a timeout. Well, they call for number 22. All right. Well, there you go. Timeout on the ice from Freeburg Waterloo. We'll step aside for a moment as well. Back in a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Hi, Purple and White fans. This is Dan Mode, class of 1989. I'm with New American Funding. Myself and New American Funding are proud sponsors of Kahok Athletics. As we have great coaches at CHS on all the courts, fields, and tracks, we like to coach you through the home buying process and refinance process. If there's ever anything we can do, I can be reached at 618-973-5343 or www.danmodeloans.com. Let's support our student athletes at CHS. They deserve the best. Thank you for your time, and go Kahawks.
Back here at Granite City, they did end up giving that goal to Cody Watts. So Watts ends up getting it instead of Denny, and Collinsville has a 3-2 lead, and we have 5:15 left to play here in this opening period. It's been a great first period so far. Lots of action, that's for sure. Here is Zagorski, bangs it off the wall. Ledbetter goes back to chase it. He can't get there. Austin does. Now there's 3 Cahoks back there, but coming away with it was Connor Blair for Freeburg Waterloo. He comes all the way up into the zone. Gives to Gantz over on the right wing. Gantz with a shot. Saved by Zagorski. Rebound effort also pushed aside by Jacob. Now Collinsville gets control of the puck. Sending it all around is Eric Denny, but he sends it up to the blue line where it's picked up there by Freeburg Waterloo. The return shot goes high, and it goes into the corner. And a skipping puck later comes back into the neutral zone. Freeburg Waterloo takes over. They send it into their offensive zone, but Collinsville takes it back over. They'll send it off the near side boards right here at the red line. And Logan Gantz back playing a little bit of defense. Brings it up and shoots it up. And now a icing call against Freeburg Waterloo. And we'll bring the puck all the way back down to the other end of the ice with 4:22 left to play here in this opening period. 3-2 in favor of Collinsville. Freeburg Waterloo got goals in the first 3 minutes of this game to take a 2-0 lead. It's been back-to-back-to-back goals, all a minute apart. 7:28 for Kyle Lees, 6:34 for Andy Bennett's, and 5:32 for the one for Watts. So all of them have been about 60 seconds apart. Face off in the far side circle, and it's won by Collinsville. Glennon Bennett back at the blue line takes a shot that's blocked by the defense. Never did make it to Bushy, and then taken down from behind once again is going to be Gildahouse, who scored the first goal, and there was a shot from Gans, and that's turned aside off of the blocker by Zagorski. Over into the corner it goes. Gans comes up with it again. Tries a little backhand shot on the near side post, but he overdid it on the backhand part of it, and he never did get the puck on his stick. Now Freeburg Waterloo back behind their own net, sends it up the boards. Stopped over there by Lee. Now Andy Bennett, who has a goal in this game, loses control of the puck and is picked up there by Hopfinger for Freeburg Waterloo. And then back behind the net it goes, and that's Nathan Austin with it for Collinsville. Tries to find a little help up front. He's got Andy Bennett sitting right in front of the crease. Also has Kyle Lee up there. Lee comes away with it, and he scores! Kyle Lee scores his second goal of this game. Collinsville takes a 4-2 lead. 3:33 left to go here in this first period. And a player taken out right in front of the Kahok bench. There's going to be a penalty called this time. And this one looks like it's going to go against Cohen Reynolds. And they gave that goal to Nathan Austin. And that came about 2 minutes after the Cody Watts goal. And the Kahawks are getting ready to go on a power play. So they gave that penalty to Logan Gantz. 2 minutes for interference. Kahawks on a power play. First man advantage of the game belongs to Collinsville. They send it up to the neutral zone, but it's picked up there by the Freeburg-Waterloo Raging Bulldogs, but Blair gets knocked on his behind by Denny. Collinsville keeps the offensive push going, and here over on the sideboards, that's Nathan Austin. He leaves it for Cody Watts. Watts from the face-off circle. Shot and a goal! Nathan Austin, back-to-back goals by the Collinsville senior. And the Kahawks lead 5-2. Getting quite the workout over here. I'm getting quite the workout over here. I know. Dak Ledbetter on the camera for us tonight. I'm like standing on the top bleacher here so I can see over the foggy glass. And that's like 7 times I've had to get down and change the scoreboard. Power play goal for Nathan Austin. Collinsville 1-1, or 1-for-1 with the man advantage. 2:45 left to go here in this first period. And it's a 5-2 first period. 7 goals scored here so far. Face off right below our location. We're on one blue line. It's in front of the other blue line, won by Freeburg-Waterloo. And there's a shot that's partially tipped, and it'll come to the side of the net. And Zagorski will squeeze it up against the cage and draw the whistle. Kahok fans are into it. Got them lined up all along the glass here. Faceoff will come to Zagorski's left. It'll be Knuckles. They got too many men on the ice. That should be a penalty. They had 6 men over here waiting for the faceoff. Knuckles against Duffy, and that one was won by Knuckles. And they get the puck over here to this near side circle, then back to the blue line. And back up it goes. And Thompson swats at it. Nothing doing. Big body over there on the side of the post, can't get it in. That is Dylan Burton. And here is Duffy with a chance to put another one in, and a shot goes right by the crease. The return is good. Oh, baby. Kahawks are all over it here tonight after going down 2-0, and another goal by Kyle Lee. He has a hat trick already. Maybe, no, because they gave that one to the other one to Austin, so that one is going to belong to Lee. 6-2 in favor of Collinsville. This one comes just 8 seconds after the last one. Still 2 minutes to go here in this first period. Off of the skates of Kerry Thompson. Zagorski slides it on up to Denny. Denny off of the boards and gets it back to the neutral zone. Logan Gans picks it up. 1:50 to go here in this first period. Here's a picked off pass, a turnover, and a glove saved by Bushy. That one was getting ready to head into the far side corner, and Bushy just got a glove on it in time to snag it. And that stops the clock with 1:45 left to play here in this opening period. Lee, Bennett, Watts, Austin, and Lee have all scored here in this first period. Back to the blue line it goes. Here is Denny. He has a puck that's just tripped up by a skate, and Freeburg Waterloo, they'll try to skate through the neutral zone. Gantz runs into Denny and knocks him down, and then Gantz tries to take over on the far side. Cody Watts has no part of it. He pushes Gantz up against the boards, and that means one of the other Freeburg Waterloo Raging Bulldogs have to take control of the puck, and they do. And then they'll send it all the way back down into their own defensive zone. Raging Bulldogs are a little off their game tonight. 1:15 to go here in this first period. Battle for the puck down in the near side corner, and it's now behind the net, and a backhand keeps it behind the net until it's sent all the way up the far side boards. Around the corner it goes, and it's well, they can just wave off the offside. Turnaround shot, no good, and all the way back out to Glennon Bennett at the blue line. Backhand attempt was kind of whiffed on, and now the puck comes all the way down, and Zagorski will send it into the corner just before Gans can get there, but you know, Gans, you'll always find a way to track that puck down. He does so, and Zagorski swallows it up with his glove. 44.9 seconds to play here in this first period. Faceoff will come out to the left of Zagorski. It'll be Donovan Knuckles against Lincoln Duffy in the face-off circle, and that one is won by Collinsville, but the puck kind of banked off a couple of skates there. Now Blair with a shot, and oh boy, that was a nice pass. Gans was waiting over there on that far side post, and he one-timed it in perfectly, and it's 6-3 now in favor of Collinsville. And that comes with just 36.9 left here in this first. So 30 seconds, and here is Gans with it once again. Tries a little bit of his fancy moves. Comes in with a head of steam, and then he takes a shot, and it's a save by Zagorski. And that'll stop the clock with 21 seconds left. And this time the faceoff will come to Zagorski's right. And it'll be Donovan Knuckles versus Nathan Austin this time. And that one was won by Collinsville. They sent it into the corner, but that spot was already vacated by Austin Zagorski, but Collinsville still comes away with it. Up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter comes light in on the left wing and takes a shot that goes just a little bit wide. Into the far side corner it goes, and with just a couple of seconds left, that puck ends up behind the net, and that'll do it for period number one. Boy, what a period it was. 9 goals scored in the first period. We'll take a break and bring you second period action. That'll be coming your way here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Just because you can cut your own hair doesn't mean you should. The Shop, a great place in Collinsville for men and boys haircuts, is where you should take your hair. The Shop is owned and operated by Collinsville High School graduates Danny Kress and Jody Neiman, and is located at 103 South Seminary Street in Uptown Collinsville. The Shop isn't just another place to get a haircut, as Danny and Jody take great joy in getting to know their clients and look forward to turning those clients into friends. When you sit in a stylish chair at the Shop, Jody and Danny pride themselves on getting to know you well enough to say, the usual? So men and boys, if you're tired of the same old cookie cutter approach to haircuts, check out Danny and Jody at the Shop. You may just walk out with not only a fantastic cut, but you may also walk out with a friend or two. The Shop in Collinsville, 618-772-7175. No appointment necessary. The Shop, 103 South Seminary in Uptown Collinsville.
And once again, welcome back to Granite City, 6-3 in favor of Collinsville after a whale of a first period. That saw 9 goals. The first 2 scored by Freeburg Waterloo. First one coming 13 seconds into this game, and the second one came just about 3 minutes later, and then Collinsville went to work. 6 straight goals by the Kahawks to make it 6-2 before Gans put one in with about 40 seconds left to go in that first period to give it a 6-3 game that we have right now. Gans. Oh, he's trying to do something. Started skating over the red line before the puck was even dropped. So now he's going to come in and take the face-off, and it's won by Freeburg-Waterloo as we switch into the ice. And Gildahouse shoots it down. Collinsville trying to gather it up. They can't. Gans over at the high slot area. He comes over into the near side face-off circle, and he shoots and scores. Well, that was 15 seconds in. And just like that, it's a 2-goal contest. Forget about leg day, man. I'm up and down here on these bleachers with adding on to the scoreboard. Just 15 seconds in, we have another goal. Collinsville like to get that one right back and retain that 3-goal lead. Here is Freeburg-Waterloo. They'll send it up into the neutral zone. Braden Ritchie up to Gildahouse, over onto the wing, and a shot and a save off of the stick there by Sotomayor, and Collinsville comes away with it. They'll send it all the way up on the cross ice pass. Here's Ledbetter. Ledbetter comes in, tries to put one toward the front of the net. Wouldn't go. Austin with a shot from the slot. That was shoved aside on a nice little left pad save there by Bushy. Now Gans comes in, breaking in on the left wing. Shoots in front of the face-off circle, and there is Brenna Shea to intercept the puck. Sends it all the way up the boards, and now we're going to have a slashing call. And this one's going to go against Freeburg-Waterloo, I believe, and that was against Brenna Shea. And Gans, for the second time tonight, will go into the penalty box. Got to keep your eyes on him, man. They're singing happy birthday to Logan Gans. I'm not sure if it's his birthday or not, but now what are we doing? I have a whistle, and the referee is trying to tell Logan Gans to put his helmet back on inside the penalty box. Hey, they got their eyes on that kid. Face-off will, well, Connor Miller has been brought into the game now, so they already pulled Matthew Bushy. Miller has played in 12 games this year, has a 3.39 goals against average and a save percentage of 85%. Collinsville has a player down over in the far side face-off circle. And I'm not sure who that is, and I'm not sure what happened. I was looking at the new goaltender stats, and I have no idea, but somebody needs to come out here and check on this Kahok. And now they do. And looks like that is Duffy who finally gets up. And he's going to have to skate off the ice and miss at least some of this. See if he'll be able to come back out a little later on. And we hope everything is okay with Lincoln. Comes with 12:49 left to play here in this second period, and the faceoff will come back into the neutral zone. And Collinsville still on the power play for another 1 minute 53 seconds. Here is Blair, who tries to skate by some Kahawks. That didn't work out very well for him, and Collinsville sends it up into the far corner. It comes all the way around the net into the near side corner. And a battle for it there between Watts and Knuckles. Knuckles comes away with it, and Watts back to work trying to dislodge that puck. Now Nathan Austin with a nice shoulder check into the boards, and then Watts comes away with it. Austin back behind the net trying to corral it down. He can't. Ledbetter gets there, and Ledbetter sends it up to the high slot, but Freeburg-Waterloo player got a stick on it and sends it up. Here is Knuckles, one man to beat besides Zagorski, and that puck is popped over the net, and into the near side corner it goes. Freeburg-Waterloo tries to bring it out. A little spin move there by Nathan Austin, couldn't get around his player, and Collinsville just now getting the puck out of the zone. They bring it in over on the far side up against the boards. Collinsville back to the blue line, and Bennett will shoot it up in front of the net. Collinsville will go back to retreat it. Here is Cody Watts. Watts in the near side corner. Looking for a little bit of help. Throws it up in front, off some skates, in front, turnaround, backhand shot just goes wide. Cody Watts trying to track it down to the corner once again. He'll send it up the boards, and it won't get very far. Now Freeburg-Waterloo takes over. Still 40 seconds left to go in the Logan Gans penalty. Excuse me. And a shot, that one goes over the shoulder of Zagorski, and all the way out the other side. Kept in, though, by Freeburg-Waterloo. 30 seconds left to go in the man advantage here for Collinsville. Puck into the near side corner. Comes out. Ritchie takes control of it. Donovan Knuckles had it in his skates, and he didn't know it. Here's Collinsville with a little one-on-two opportunity. Oh, they sent it back to the wrong guy. Ledbetter was coming up in the slot, but the backhand found the stick of one of the Freeburg-Waterloo players, and now Collinsville will have to reset. Only 9 seconds left to go, and that puck comes in offside at the same time that Collinsville's player was being held, and Andy Bennett didn't like it. He has a couple of words for Blair as they skate back to their respective benches. 7 seconds left to go in the Logan Gans penalty. 11:04 left to play here in this second period. 6-4 in favor of Collinsville. Faceoff will come right down underneath our location. And it'll be Duffy versus Gildahouse. Duffy wins that one for Collinsville. Kahawks bring it back around. Here is Lee up against the near side boards and into the corner. Penalty is over for Gans, so he's back on the ice. He'll look to come down and join the crowd, and what do you know, right out of the box, he has his puck on it. And here he comes around Shea, and then Shea didn't give up her ground. Go over into the corner it goes. Shot, saved by Zagorski. Rebound comes out, but no return shot. And then Gildahouse comes around, loses a edge on his skate, falls down to the ice. Collinsville over in the corner trying to corral the puck down. They do, and it comes into the neutral zone where it is picked up there by Hunter Randall. Randall skates all the way around, gives the puck up to Caden Anderson. Anderson shoots the puck all the way down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call, and the faceoff will come down here in front of Connor Miller. 10:14 left to play here in the second period. 6-4 in favor of Collinsville. The glass doesn't seem to be as fogged up now as much, so that's a good thing. Temperatures are supposed to remain in the mid-50s tonight, so we're not going to get much of the coldness to take care of some of that, but it is what it is, and we have a whale of a game going on here. Here's Gantz. Shot and a glove save by Zagorski. Gantz came in all alone. Once he got inside the left faceoff circle, he let one go, but Zagorski saw that all the way right into his glove. 10:05 left to play here in this second period. 6-4 in favor of Collinsville as the faceoff will come out to Zagorski's right. Make that as, yeah, his right. I'm right. I was right. Sometimes I have to question myself. His left, my right, you know, one of those things. Puck through the neutral zone. In front of the Freeburg-Waterloo bench. Now back to the neutral zone again. Here is Ledbetter. Ledbetter comes up onto the left faceoff circle. Takes a shot, and a shot that never made it all the way through. And now it's picked up by Gans for Freeburg-Waterloo. And the Raging Bulldog senior brings it up. Gets around Bennett. Takes a shot. Pushed aside. Collinsville gets the rebound. Bring it up through the neutral zone. Austin tries to backhand it because coming up the middle there was Denny, and he had a steam going, but the pass never connected. In front of the Freeburg-Waterloo bench. Zagorski, Austin sends it all the way down. Picked up by Braden Ritchie. He'll send it up to Donovan Knuckles. Knuckles lost the puck. And there is Andy Bennett who dislodged it. Now Andy Bennett, one of the only Kahawks down there. 3 Raging Bulldogs batting the puck around. Here is Knuckles, comes in front. And a whistle on the play as that puck goes right through the crease. And Zagorski's helmet came flying off, therefore the whistle. Stops the clock with 8:55 left to play here in this second period. And they'll bring the faceoff back to the neutral zone. Raging Bulldogs send it back in behind the Kahawk net all the way from one corner to the next. Collinsville, they try to come away with it, but Gans intercepts, sends one right on goal, saved by Zagorski. And now the puck just outside the goal crease. And then another shot, that one's shoved aside. Now Andy Bennett with it. He'll backhand one, a little hoister that goes into the neutral zone where it's picked up by Gans once again. Nice interception there by Duffy in neutral ice. Duffy comes up over onto the far side circle. Goes for a ride back behind the Freeburg Waterloo net. And into the corner. Takedown in front of the net. No call. Referee was standing right there, too. And now we're going to have a whistle because our player's hurt. The takedown in front of the net, and he didn't even have the puck. The puck was still in the corner. Referee didn't call a thing. And Kyle Lee gets up from the ice and will head over to the Kahok bench as the three referees talk about things here in the neutral zone right at the center ice red line. And now, what are we going to do? Are they going to... Well, they're going to make all the players come back out that were on the ice to begin with. And they're going to make all the players come back out, I believe. Except for Duffy, who was hurt. That's why the whistle blew, so he's not allowed to come back. Collinsville wins the faceoff. They bring it up. Glennon Bennett shoots it up into the near side corner, all the way back behind the Freeburg Waterloo net, where it's picked up over there by Anderson. Anderson gets taken off the puck right through the high slot area, and no one home to bang a shot toward the net for Collinsville. Cody Watts was coming through the slot, and now Nathan Austin with it, but that puck got knocked off of his stick. Here is Freeburg Waterloo with a 2-on-1, and into the goal it goes on a shot by Connor Blair, and it's a one-goal contest. Comes with 7:31 left to play here in the second. 6-5 in favor of Collinsville, and this game has gotten a little tight. Gildahouse and Austin. Won by Collinsville in the neutral zone faceoff after the goal, and then Collinsville couldn't bring the puck in. Well, back behind the Freeburg Waterloo net it goes, and all the way out to the neutral zone. Picked up by Collinsville. They'll bank it off the boards, but right into the stick of Gildahouse. He'll send a shot that goes well wide of the net. And over on the far side, Collinsville trying to track it down. They can't. Sent back behind the net, now in front of the net. Occupied by Zagorski. Collinsville will bank it off the glass, but it goes right to Ritchie. Ritchie with a shot. That goes high over the glove side of Zagorski, and all the way back down ice it goes. Gans will get there first. He'll chip it back, and that ball, or that puck, is right on the blue line. So if Collinsville would have put it in the zone, they would have been offside. Here's Gans once again. Gans with a shot and a goal. Just like that, we're tied. We went from 2-0 Freeburg Waterloo to 6-2 Collinsville to a 6-6 game. Collinsville wants to take a timeout, so we'll step aside for a brief timeout as well, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
Back here at Granite City, Todd Duke with you. Dak Ledbetter on the camera for us once again tonight. We certainly do appreciate his help. Collinsville takes a timeout after they saw their 6-2 lead evaporate. And now we are tied 6-6. Kahawks 1 for 2 on the power play. And the Kahawks have stayed out of the penalty box thus far. Face off here in the neutral zone. Once again, it's Nathan Austin versus Michael Gildahouse. And this one is won by Freeburg Waterloo. They'll send it up on the near side corner, comes all the way around to the other side, and Ledbetter tips the puck back into the neutral zone. Here comes Nathan Austin. Austin in on the left wing, can't get a shot, and the puck ends up going back behind the net. Freeburg-Waterloo picks it up from there. And a little dipsy doodle to get out of the way of Cody Watts for Logan Gantz, and Gantz will send the puck on up to Braden Ritchie. Ritchie finds his teammate, Shea Sotomayor. Collinsville picks it up from there. Here is Ledbetter. Ledbetter sends a backhander all the way into the far side corner. Cody Watts trying to chase it down. He does so. Sends it back over to Nathan Austin, but there's Gantz. He picks up the loose puck, and he's got a couple of Kahawks to beat, and a nice job by Collinsville on the defense. They'll send the puck up. Duffy tries to leave it for Watts. Watts goes in. Duffy comes behind him, and Duffy with a shot, and that's right into the glove of Connor Miller. 5:46 left to play here in the second period. We are knotted at 6. Collinsville's backs are against the wall. They need to win tonight to force game 3. Freeburg-Waterloo would like to wrap it up here and await the winner of the next round between Granite City and O'Fallon. They have the next game after this one. And again, we'll remind you, no post-game show tonight because of that. We have to get off the air and break everything down and get out of the way so everybody can get a seat, because this place is busy. Saved by Zagorski, stops the clock with 5:38 left to play here in the second period. 6-6. Puck goes into the corner. Freeburg-Waterloo sends it back out. Blair at the blue line. They'll send it up into the high slot, but that's picked up there by Collinsville, but they can't get it out. Gantz with a nice move to get around Kyle Lee. Puts a shot toward goal. That one's deflected aside. Here's Donovan Knuckles back behind the Kahawk net. Switches directions. Comes into the near side corner and then makes a nice move. Comes out into the high slot. Sends one that goes well wide of the net. And Logan Gantz over there to pick it up along the sideboards. Now it comes in front. Gantz lost control of it. Collinsville will break out. And here is Duffy over on the left side. He'll send the puck all the way around the net. Comes over for Andy Bennett to take care of. Andy Bennett couldn't do it. So it comes all the way out to the neutral zone. Glennon Bennett, his brother, sends it back in, but Collinsville would have been offside, so they have to tag up. In the meantime, Freeburg-Waterloo sends the puck into neutral zone. And then it comes down right at the center red line. And here once again is Duffy. He'll take a shot. That one pops right out of the glove of the goalkeeper, Miller, and comes all the way back out. Far side boards. Bennett turns around, puts one in front. Shot in a, I don't even know if that one went wide or if that was a glove save or a off the top of the glove there by Miller, but it comes over to the far sideboards, and Austin overskates the puck, comes to the blue line. Collinsville, they're going to be offside, so they'll have to tag back up, and in the meantime, Donovan Knuckles tracks the puck down right underneath our location, and he comes into his offensive zone. Couple of moves to get past some of the defenders, and he puts one high and wide. Over into the floor corner it goes to Blair. Blair will send it over into the opposite corner. Picked up there by Collinsville. They'll send it all the way down the ice, and they're going to wave off icing. So that means Anderson will have to play the puck. He was trying to slow down to make sure icing was going to be called, but the referee saw what he was doing and decided to wave off icing. Puck into the neutral zone. Cody Watts with it. Watts, face-off circle, takes a shot. That one goes wide. Watts gets the puck and sends one up front off of a body, but there is Miller to make the save. And now here comes Blair up ice for Freeburg-Waterloo. 3.5 minutes to go here in the second period. Blair shoots, and Zagorski swallows that one up. And that will stop the clock with 3:28 left to play here in this second period. This was supposed to be a 7:30 start. This game didn't get started till almost 7:45, so O'Fallon and Granite City are going to be waiting for a while before they can take the ice. And I've seen a little trickle here and there, both of those teams showing up. Faceoff will come out to Zagorski's left, won by Freeburg-Waterloo. All the way back to the blue line it goes. A shot, that's blocked out front by the defense. Loose puck, picked up by Collinsville. They send it up the far side boards right in front of the Freeburg-Waterloo bench, and then Duffy takes control. He sends it in, and that one is going to be offside, and Duffy got taken out into the boards once again. He has a little bit of a rough time getting up, and Duffy will head to the bench area. No stoppage of play this time as Freeburg-Waterloo stays with it. Puck over to the side of the net, and Austin Zagorski will send the puck out to the corner, but that ended up being blocked. And now a couple of Freeburg-Waterloo players there trying to wrestle the puck away, and they do, all the way back to Gans at the blue line. He'll wind up, he'll fire, and a pad save by Zagorski, and then he'll cover it up. That'll stop play with 2:45 left, and now we have little fisticuffs and pushing and shoving going on in front of the Collinsville Kahok goalkeeper. I didn't see any arms go up, so I don't think we're going to get any penalties out of this. And the face-off again will come out to the glove side of Jacob Zagorski. Nope, we're going to make it the blocker side of Jacob Zagorski, so that would be his right side. 2:45 left to play here in this second period. 6-6 contest. Nathan Austin versus Shea Sotomayor. Won by Collinsville. Denny back to get the puck and sends it up. And Gans takes over. Gans will send one to the net, and it's swallowed up there by Zagorski, so another whistle will stop the clock with 2:36 left to play here in this second period. And again, the faceoff will come to Zagorski's right. Sotomayor versus Austin once again. Denny gets the puck after another faceoff win by Austin. Sends it up the boards to Ledbetter. Ledbetter tries to get it out. He does after it jumped over the stick of one of the Freeburg-Waterloo players. Here's Denny. He'll take a shot. That just goes wide. And Watts with it over on the far side boards. He loses control of it. And Gans trying to poke one out of there. He can't. And Glennon Bennett does. He'll set the puck down after he catches it with his glove hand. Sends it around the boards over here to the near side. And Randall will work the puck up to Kempf. Kempf comes skating in on the left side. Takes a shot. That goes wide. Cody Watts tries to track it down. Nathan Austin does to Ledbetter. Ledbetter pokes it to Austin. Austin from the faceoff circle sends one right in front, goes through the crease. And Collinsville trying to send it right back to that crease, but a couple of players take out the Collinsville players. Here comes Gans. Got two defensemen back to beat. Denny and Brenna Shea, and this backhand shot ends up going wide, and all the way into the corner it goes. Shea down there trying to track it down. Cody Watts trying to give her a little bit of assistance, but it's Freeburg-Waterloo that comes out with the puck. That's Sotomayor. They'll send it back in, and here is Brenna Shea into the corner. Puck loose up to Kempf. He takes a shot and a save by Zagorski, and that'll stop the clock with 1 minute and 20 seconds left to play here in this second period. And now we're probably going to have a penalty handed out, as I believe that Spencer Kempf and Eric Denny both may be going off this time. Now it's going to be Cody Watts and Kempf, so we'll have offsetting penalties. No one gets a power play here, and it'll remain 5-on-5. So coincidental minors, and the faceoff once again will come out to Zagorski's right. 1 minute, 20 seconds left to go. Faceoff won by Collinsville. They send it up the boards, but not out. Anderson sends it back in, or gets it in closer, but now Collinsville does send it out. And the puck slapped all the way down into the corner, where Shea sends it up. Onto the stick of Kyle Lee. Lee, he escapes, and then Duffy gets the puck and sends it into the offensive zone. Around the net it goes, and Andy Bennett trying to take out his player, but that player stays with it. They get the puck up to Logan Gantz. That one is ricocheted off the skates of Gantz and will go all the way down the ice. So no icing call. And Collinsville comes away with it, and they send it up into the neutral zone. A little flip of the puck, and here comes Andy Bennett. Bennett from the slot, shot. That one goes wide. Over into the corner it goes. Bennett gets it back, and then back over into the corner, and Freeburg-Waterloo will come away with it. 30 seconds left to go here in the second period. Loose puck in the high slot area. Collinsville couldn't corral it down. It's picked up by Anderson. Anderson from the blue line takes the shot, swallowed up by Zagorski, and that'll stop the clock with 21.2 seconds left to play here in this second period. 6-6. As period number 2 winds down. Face-off once again will come to Zagorski's right. And it'll be Donovan Knuckles in the face-off circle against Nathan Austin. That one off some skates and into the corner it goes. Really couldn't tell who won that face-off, but Cahoks are the ones who come away with it, and they'll send the puck down the length of the ice, but not, well, I guess it is far enough for icing. And that'll stop the clock with 6.7 seconds left to go. And once again, we'll have a face-off coming to Zagorski's right. Freeburg Waterloo with the puck. Collinsville, though, gets a hold of it and sends it back to the neutral zone, and that'll pretty much do it for period number 2. Period number 3 will be heading your way here in mere moments. We take a break, and we're back to tell you all about a third period that starts off with a 6-6 tie, and we're back in just a moment here on the Kahok Sports Network.
All Pro Tees in Caseyville is your place for custom apparel and has been for over 20 years now. Why? All Pro Tees can handle any size project, big or small, and they specialize in large group orders. At All Pro Tees, quality is number one on their list of priorities, as is evident by their excellent customer service. Did we mention All Pro Tees has over 20 years of experience? They can even help with fundraisers and event merchandising for your group. So for all of your apparel needs, for civic groups, sports teams, business outings, or even a family reunion, your apparel needs stop at All Pro Tees. All Pro Tees in Caseyville, right across the street from Kahok Stadium. Online at allprotees.com or on Facebook at All Pro Tees. Or call All Pro Tees at 344-2200.
Back here at Granite City for an all-important period number 3. We are tied 6-6. Collinsville in a must-win game to force a deciding game 3. Freeburg Waterloo looking to wrap things up here tonight. Well, they got off to a hot start with the first 2 goals of this game, but boy, oh boy, Collinsville rattled off 6 straight goals to take a 6-2 lead before Gans scored one in the final 40 seconds of that first period to make it 6-3, and then 3 goals by Freeburg Waterloo in the second, none by Collinsville, and we're tied 6-6. So here we are underway in period number 3. Ledbetter tries to send the puck up to find Austin to spring him, and now Ledbetter spins out of trouble, gets the puck, and then sends it up into the corner, and then there was where Nathan Austin takes over. He'll send one up in front of the net, and a bouncing puck eludes everyone there, where it's finally picked up by Donovan Knuckles. Knuckles moves the puck in for Freeburg Waterloo. He's taken off the puck by Denny, but nothing doing there. That one comes all the way out, and a shot that goes wide all the way back from the blue line, and over into the corner it goes where Gans picks the puck up. He spins out of some trouble, and now comes in front off of the pads of Zagorski, and again the puck back behind the net. Brenna Shea can't find her stick, and it comes down once again for Gans. Gans sends it over on a hot pass to Blair. Blair's shot's blocked by the defense, and that puck comes back into the neutral zone. 1 minute gone here in this third period. Here is Knuckles again from the right face-off. He shoots and he scores. Seven to 6 in favor of Freeburg Waterloo. And that comes just 1 minute and 2 seconds into this third period. Face off in the neutral zone, won by Freeburg Waterloo. Here is Gans. He'll backhand one in. Collinsville gloves it down. Off the high glass down by our location. Duffy tries to get there. He can't. Another high bounce right in front of our location. And now Watts will skate around with it for Collinsville back behind his own net. Jayhawks trail by a goal. Watts sends it all the way up, but there's Gantz intercepting at the blue line. He tries to find a teammate, but nothing doing. Cody Watts has got a breakaway. Here is a shot and a save by the goalkeeper Miller, and all the way out the other side it goes. Trapped up against the wall over there in front of the Freeburg-Waterloo bench. It comes out for Thompson. Thompson in the high slot in front of his goal, and he'll send it all the way down. Watts with it once again. He'll bank it off the boards back into the neutral zone where Gans picks it up, then loses it. Another chance here for Collinsville. Backhand, and another save by Miller. On a shot by Duffy. So Collinsville with a couple of golden opportunities here to tie this thing back up. And that'll stop the clock with 12:07 left to play here in this third period. Face-off will come out to Miller's left, or make that his right, and won by Freeburg-Waterloo. Collinsville sends it back in, but they're offside. They have to tag up. They do, and they'll play a little chase the puck now. Over to Thompson. Thompson couldn't hold on to the puck. That one goes into the netting, and that'll stop the clock with 11:52 left to play here in this third period. Face-off will come out to Zagorski's left, his glove side. And that one is won by Collinsville. Into the corner it goes. They'll sweep it all the way around Willow Jayhawks, but it jumps over the stick of Andy Bennett. And Gantz tries to knock it loose. He can't. He ends up taking a dive, and now Bennett and Austin pinned up against the boards. Nathan Austin appears to be hurt. Now we're going to have a penalty. That is going to come up, and it's going to go against Freeburg-Waterloo as Collinsville has a couple of players down on the ice, but they get up. Here is Ledbetter on a delayed penalty. He takes the shot. That's shoved aside by Miller, and after it's touched up by Freeburg-Waterloo, that draws the whistle, and Collinsville will get their third power play of the night. Jayhawks trail by a goal. They're looking to tie it up here, and they'll get an opportunity with the man advantage. As Dylan Burton goes into the box. Face-off will come out to Miller's left. Knuckles and Austin once again. Won by Austin, all the way back to Andy Bennett. Bennett on the blue line. Somebody's stick broke. It's a Freeburg-Waterloo player out there without a stick. I believe that's Donovan Knuckles. Now a shot toward the goal. No good. Ledbetter will try to track it down in the corner. He does. And we have another one. Man, player's body's being taken out away from the play, and no calls being made. Tell you what, that was Cody Watts who was just taken out right in the crease. He didn't have the puck anywhere near him, and no call on the play. Here behind the net, Collinsville trying to poke one in. They can't right now. It's all in front of the crease. Another shot, turn around, Miller with a save, and Collinsville can't get it in. Still without a stick is Knuckles. He comes to the bench to get another one. Man, oh man. Tell you what. Can't tell whether this referee just can't see or he's just letting them play. He's got to wait for him to announce what the infraction was against Burton. But they haven't done that yet. Face-off, won by Freeburg-Waterloo. Here's Gantz. Gantz has some steam, but he couldn't catch up to the puck. Now he does. Comes in front, tries to poke one in. Zagorski wasn't giving up that near post. And now Collinsville comes away. On the power play for another minute 10. Ledbetter comes in. High slot. Takes a shot. Chipped. Oh, that just goes wide. And Nathan Austin can't track the puck down. Here is Freeburg-Waterloo and Connor Blair. Blair with a shot. And that one, I think, is caught in the padding of Zagorski. Then he's ran into by Knuckles, and no one likes that. Now Knuckles is complaining that there should be a penalty against Collinsville, but not after you run into the goalie without him being aware of where the puck is. He didn't have it. He was in his equipment somewhere. He had no idea where it was. 51 seconds left to go in the man advantage here for Collinsville. And the faceoff is going to come out to Zagorski's right. I think the referee is maybe warning the Freeburg-Waterloo bench about some things. I'm not sure. No additional penalty, so still a power play for Collinsville. 51 seconds left to go in the man advantage here for the Kahawks. Here is Cody Watts. Watts will send it up into the near side corner. Duffy will try to go chase it down. He's not going to get there. Kyle Lee, he gets there first, sends it up the near side boards, back to Watts. Watts will swap it back behind the Freeburg-Waterloo net. And then the Raging Bulldogs get a hold of it. They'll send it all the way down the ice with 30 seconds left on the man advantage here for Collinsville. Jayhawks trail by a goal. Looking to get that back here. Here is Watts. He'll come in on the left side, take a shot, saved by Miller, and the rebound is picked up by Logan Gantz. Gantz sends the puck into his own bench. 16 seconds left in the Burton penalty. .9:39 left to go here in this third period. Face-off will come out to Miller's left and won by Freeburg-Waterloo. They bat it up, but Zamoroni keeps it in. Here's Collinsville with a chance. High slot shot and a save by Miller. Tell you what, Miller came in after Bushy allowed 6 straight goals, and Miller hasn't allowed anything since. Only 9 seconds left to go here on the power play for Collinsville. And again, the face-off will come to the glove side of Miller. Freeburg-Waterloo wins it, but a whiff on the puck over in the corner means Collinsville has a chance to gather that puck, and they couldn't. Penalty over. Back to full strength is Freeburg-Waterloo. They take a shot. That one goes high over the glove side of Zagorski and all the way back around the boards where Gans picks it up in front of the Kahawk bench. Now he'll skate around with it into the neutral zone. 9:05 left to go, and that one's going to be offside or icing. That was smart. Number one, I don't know why Gantz skated out of his own offensive zone back into the neutral zone just to flip it over the red line and the blue line. And number two, why would you do that? That's icing. So Collinsville catches a break there. Back to 5-on-5 hockey, 7-6 in favor of Freeburg-Waterloo. 9:02 left to play here in this third period. Face-off will come out to the stick side and the blocker side of Miller this time. And it'll be Knuckles against Austin once again. Won by Austin. Denny, shot from the blue line. That's into the skates of Gans. And then it goes into the corner, and Freeburg-Waterloo will send it back out. They wave off icing, so Collinsville has to play the puck all the way around the boards and up to Ledbetter. He tips it in with his stick, and that is, well, that's not going to be an icing call either. Picking the puck up is Blair. Hit into the woods was Blair. And now we're going to have a penalty. Collinsville is going to be shorthanded for the first time tonight. So it's going to go against Nathan Austin. So Freeburg-Waterloo will get their first power play. And Coach Shea is coming onto the ice. He's not happy. He just got kicked out of this game. Coach Shea just got kicked out of this game. They got like 3 players in the box for Collinsville. Well, kind of understand what Coach Shea's upset about. He gets a nice hand from the Kahawk faithful that have come to this game tonight. But I'm not sure why 3 players are in the box. Student body cheering sections all over the referees, as well as the players. And there are 3 players in the penalty box for Collinsville. I don't know exactly how many of these are going to count. And it looks like to be just a regular power play, 5-on-4. Well, only one on the board is against Austin Whitaker, and now Brenna Shea. Her number's up there as well. At any rate, it's a power play here for Freeburg-Waterloo. And now our player is taken down, and again, no call. This is just out of control here, man. This referee just seems to call things what he wants. Now, it looks like somebody else for Collinsville is going to get kicked out. Referee's lost control of this game, man. He just seems to call what he wants. He doesn't call the blatant fouls, and then he'll find a foul and he'll call it. And well, Nathan Austin's out of the rest of this game. Check from behind, earning him a 2-minute minor and a 10-minute game misconduct, so he's out. Brenna Shea, unsportsmanlike conduct. She was on the bench. And now a loose puck. And Collinsville will have to fight to tie this thing up without their leading goal scorer, without their head coach. There's Connor Blair. Blair leaves it for Gans. Gans comes across the blue line from the face-off circle on the left side, takes the shot, and that is under the pads of Zagorski. And then once again, one of the players for Freeburg Waterloo wants to come in and tap Zagorski with a stick. And Collinsville didn't like that at all, so they came in to protect their goalie. Still a minute 24 left to go in the man advantage here for Freeburg Waterloo. Collinsville only has 3 players on the ice now. So it's 5-on-3. Another save by Zagorski. It is 5-on-3. There's Blair. He'll skate around with it in the neutral zone. And the penalty score, or the penalty time, didn't start ticking down until just now. So that's going to be even longer of a power play here for Freeburg Waterloo. Man, oh man. Weird and crazy stuff happening in this game. 7:45 to go here in this third period. It's still a 1-goal game. Here is Logan Gantz. Gantz and his team on a 5-on-3 advantage. And Gantz in the high slot, turns around, takes the shot. That one's blocked out all the way back to the blue line. Collinsville sends it, but it did not get out. Another shot, saved by Zagorski in the glove. 55 seconds left to go here in this power play for Freeburg Waterloo. It's a 5-on-3 advantage for the Raging Bulldogs. And the faceoff will come out to Zagorski's blocker side, picked up by Collinsville. They'll send it through the neutral zone. Here is Denny. Denny looking for a little short-handed magic here. Lost control of the puck. Looking for a little bit of help now. Has it over in the near side corner. Sends it back to the blue line. And Glennon Bennett couldn't quite track it down. And now Duffy will go try to get it away from Thompson. Thompson skates it behind the Collinsville net. No one in front to help him out. Comes out for Collinsville. They'll send it down the ice and relieve some of that pressure of this 5-on-3 man advantage for Freeburg Waterloo. 25 seconds left to go in the power play here for the Raging Bulldogs. Here is Knuckles. Knuckles on the face-off circle on the near side. Puts one that ends up going over the net. Now back behind the net. Knuckles gets his own rebound. Sends it up. Shot. That one goes a little bit wide. Over onto the far side boards it goes. Picked up there by Blair. Collinsville will send it out. And with 5 seconds left, that ought to take care of the rest of the penalty. 6:40 left to play here in this third period. 1-goal game. Collinsville survived a 2-minute 5-on-3 advantage by Freeburg Waterloo. We'll see if that lights a fire underneath these Kahawks. Into the neutral zone it goes. Blair, he'll skate around with it. Get bumped off the puck by Cody Watts. Now Gans picks it up. Tries to get it back in. He does. And into the high slot. Takes a shot. That just goes wide. As Zagorski committed over to the near post, on the far post. And now we're going to have another penalty. This one's going to come against Blair. Collinsville is going to go back up front on the man advantage. All right, see what Collinsville's got in them, trying to tie this thing up. .609 left to play here in this third period. 7-6 in favor of Freeburg Waterloo. And a whistle on the faceoff. We'll do it all over again. Nine goals scored in this game in the first period. 3 in the second, all by Freeburg Waterloo. So far, no goals scored here in the third. Here is Gans. Short-handed Freeburg Waterloo is. Gans with the puck over in the corner. Taken out of the play by Andy Bennett. And then Gans kind of pushes Bennett's head into the glass. Referee's there seeing the whole thing go down right in front of him. And still no call. Here is Ledbetter. Ledbetter from skate to stick. He shoots. Swallowed up by Miller. A rebound comes all the way out the other side. Glennon Bennett tries to lay a shoulder into one of the Freeburg Waterloo players. Puck comes out loose. Gantz, he tries to track it down. He can't. Collinsville comes away with it, and the Kahawks bring it in. Here is Andy Bennett in the slot. Tries a backhander to Ledbetter, but it never made it that far. Gans, he'll pick up the puck, and with that speed of his, he'll come down and take a shot right between the two defenders, Denny and Duffy, but that goes wide. And then a return shot by Gans goes right into the glove of Zagorski. And Donovan Knuckles is going to end up being sent to the penalty box, is he? No, he just told him to get out of there. So the Kahawks continue with the man advantage here for another 1 minute, 3 seconds. Face-off comes out to Zagorski's right. Knuckles lost it, but Freeburg Waterloo ends up winning the puck anyway. Comes back over, and then we're going to have another penalty coming up. This one's going to go against Collinsville. Denny touches up the puck, and with 50 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Kahawks, once again, Collinsville is going to have to stave off some power play time, but for the next 50 seconds, we are 4-on-4 as Cody Watts heads to the sin bin. Why did they put Whitaker in the box? He must have said something on the bench. So 4-on-4 hockey for the next 50 seconds. And then Freeburg Waterloo will have a 1 minute and 10-second power play. All right. Raging Bulldogs with the puck. Up against the boards over on the far side. Collinsville will send it out. And right on goal to Miller. And Miller will leave the puck there for Gans. And then Miller waves his stick right into the face of Glennon Bennett. Here's Gans. Gans turns around, takes a shot high and wide into the corner. Comes all the way out here to the blue line. Knuckles with it. He'll send it over to the far side boards. Lee tries to track it down for Collinsville. He'll send it back behind the Kahawk net, but there's Freeburg Waterloo waiting for it. And then Collinsville tips the puck all the way down into the neutral zone. 11 seconds left to go on 4-on-4 hockey, and then Freeburg Waterloo will have their second power play of the night as Zagorski has to swallow that puck up, and that draws a whistle. And they're going to let the clock continue to run. What's up with that? Well, they do stop it now. 4 minutes left on the game clock. 1:01 left in penalty time here for Freeburg Waterloo. Faced off to Zagorski's right side, his glove side. Make that his left side, and a whistle on a false start. They'll kick Duffy out of the face-off circle, and crap. Somebody fucking unplug me. I don't have a post-game show anyway. All right, somebody unplugged me, but luckily we somehow or another managed to stay on the air. So, sorry about that. See, I got a wet floor sign stuck right over the electrical cord. And, I mean, I'm telling you, man, there's like 3 feet of space between a post that my thing is plugged into, and there's a wet floor triangle right over it, and somebody had to walk through there anyway. 3:18 left to play here in this Third period, 18 seconds of power play time for Freeburg-Waterloo. Short-handed shot, that's in the crease, and Miller has to cover up on it. And that'll stop the clock with 3:11 left. 12 seconds left of penalty time here for Freeburg-Waterloo. Collinsville getting down to the nitty-gritty here with 3:11 left. I would assume that maybe after this power play ends for Freeburg-Waterloo, at some point you got to pull Zagorski. Faceoff will come out to Miller's right. Won by Freeburg-Waterloo. They skip the puck up. Here are the Raging Bulldogs. They'll send the puck all the way back around the Collinsville net. There is Kyle Lee. He intercepts the puck and sends it off the boards, but not out. Reynolds all the way back here at the blue line. He'll send it on up to Gans. Gans in the near side corner. Surveys things, looks for a little bit of help. Right in front of the right face-off circle. He'll circle back around. Power play over for Freeburg-Waterloo. They're 0 for 2 with the man advantage, including a 5-on-3 man advantage. So Collinsville now with 2:35 left to go here as they trail by 1 goal. Will try to get the puck down to the other end of the ice and pull Zagorski out here to have a chance, but that's the thing that needs to happen. Here is Gantz with a backhand shot. That one ends up going wide. Comes all the way back out to the blue line. And one put toward the net, and Zagorski swallows it up, and that'll draw the whistle. And now we have more pushing and shoving in front of the net, and that'll stop the clock with 2:18 left to play here in this third period. Faceoff is going to come out of the offensive zone into neutral ice. Just outside the blue line. And won by Freeburg-Waterloo. Here is Gans. He couldn't get around a couple of Kahok defenders, though, and banked off the boards into the neutral zone. That is Andy Bennett. He runs into a little bit of trouble named Gildehouse, and that puck ends up going back behind the net. Zagorski still in net as Freeburg-Waterloo brings the puck back up. Bennett gets an elbow to the face. No call there. And then back behind the Freeburg-Waterloo net it goes once again. We're down to 1:50 in front. A shot taken there, but Bennett couldn't get everything on it as his stick was kind of held. And now the Bulldogs will send it all the way deep, and Zagorski is still in goal. Here is Denny. He'll send it all the way around the boards. Up to Austin Zagorski. Zagorski sends it into the neutral zone. Up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter, left side, shot, and a save by Miller just as Zagorski was heading off the ice. And the faceoff will come down for Miller, so Collinsville with an empty net with 1:29 left to play here in this third period. Faceoff will come out to the blocker side of Miller. That's his right side. Duffy against Knuckles here in the near side faceoff circle. Won by Duffy, then Knuckles held onto his stick. Duffy couldn't do anything with it. Nice job by Denny to keep it in, though. And then blowing a tire was Ledbetter, and that's an empty net goal, and that might just about do it. So Freeburg-Waterloo has a 2-goal lead after an empty net goal. And only 1:17 left to play here in this third period. Knuckles gets the empty net goal, so Zagorski is back in goal. Collinsville now down 2 with 1 minute left to go here in this third period. Backhand shot, that's in! Oh boy, Andy Bennett with a backhand shot. Miller didn't see it. And just like that, Collinsville gets that goal right back, and there is exactly 1 minute left to go here in this third period. So, a little 1 minute magic going on here is what we need. See how long they wait to keep Zagorski in goal. Here's Ledbetter after a face-off win. Zagorski's headed to the bench for the extra attacker. And the puck over in the corner. Freeburg-Waterloo trying to pin it there and waste as much time as they can. Another empty net for Collinsville. And then a loose puck. Gans is going to pick it up, and he's going to shoot it. And he hits the post. Hit the post. Collinsville comes up. Into the neutral zone it goes. Knuckles tries to send it back in. He can't. He'll come racing in. That's blocked out by a pair of skates. Collinsville still alive, but only 30 seconds to get the puck up ice. Kahok send it into the offensive zone. Picked up there in front by number 15, Connor Blair. And back into the neutral zone. Nope, never made it that far. And now Gans is with it again. And Gans will come in on the right side. Backhand shot. And he scores. 12.9 seconds left. And Freeburg-Waterloo might have just iced this game away right there. .9 seconds left to go here in this third period. Tell you what, this has been a whale of a hockey game. Face off in the neutral zone. Collinsville trying to corral it. They can't. Puck comes loose. Here is Shea. Sends it up into the neutral zone, but that is going to do it. The buzzer sounds. Freeburg-Waterloo will advance to the finals, where they will face the winner of the next game between Granite City and O'Fallon. Granite City won 7-0 against O'Fallon in game number 1, so O'Fallon comes in with their backs against the walls. Collinsville came in with their backs against the walls as well, and they couldn't pull it out. They end up losing by a final score of 9-7. No post-game show. We got to break everything down and get out of here. So until Wednesday night is our next scheduled game. That's going to be up to Mother Nature, though. That would be the first game of the regionals at Granite City between your Collinsville Kahawks and the Belleville West Maroon boys Class 4A regional basketball action. My name's Todd Duke. Big thanks to Dak Ledbetter on the camera and to Ryan Shea joining us on the pregame show. My name is Todd Duke, and hopefully we'll talk to you on Wednesday night. If not, everybody, we'll see you when we see you.